Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Cowboys, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Kate Scott. Joining me, as always, my partner in crime, Brock Heward, and we are excited to bring you this NFL Divisional Round game. Well, excited, the word that you and I get to use, Brock, as do all these great fans in attendance, but for the players down on the field, I think a better word to discuss in this situation might be pressure.
I don't think there's any question.
Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, a tireless worker since being drafted out of Tennessee back in 2017, Joshua Dobbs.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Hurries this across the 25. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To the air, Dobbs. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. We're the top dog for the upcoming postseason, and we all know that is so important, Brock, because it's going to give their injured guys that extra week of recovery as they try to get back out there for a postseason run.
Yeah, Kate, and here's now the key. With that number 1 seed and that bye week secured in your pocket, you just do not want to add anybody to that injured list. And if that extra week of rest can help somebody, anybody, get back out there, what a lift for the postseason.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 42-yard line.
From the 42. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All set up now for 1st and 10. They toss right side to McCaffrey. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. A run with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw, Dobbs. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we got a 1st down here. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Throwing is Dobbs. The back's got it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 2nd chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Dobbs. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not gonna cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. And they get to him again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get in the situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, well, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's good for a Cowboys.
1st down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those...
Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 5
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Elliott straight ahead. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dak now from the gun. Got a man, it's Flanoy. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Back to throw, here's Dak. It's tipped away and it's gonna hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Now that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw, Dobbs. That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Slot man in motion left. Now it's Dobbs. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Dobbs now. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. The tackle made by Mozzie Smith. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Dobbs. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, Baltimore material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 19-yard line.
From the gun is Prescott. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
Prescott's pass.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the 49ers will go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing it to start this drive. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the 49er 1st down.
That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Dumps it off to his running back.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 4. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We get a timeout here called by the offense. They'll throw it again. Brought in by Ayuk. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10. Again, this is Mitchell. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Cowboys scoop it up.
You know, Kate, that's a stop they're going to use as teaching tape for an entire season. Heck, the offseason. Back pressed against their own end zone, making an impact play. No one expected to force a fumble. His effort directly kept points off the scoreboard, and it's that type of effort the coaches want to see from everyone on the field.
The Cowboys about set to take over. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Shotgun now on third down. He's on the... and he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Prescott here from the gun. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dak to the air here. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Here's Dak. That's Flanoy. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 43-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dak throwing again. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he only manages 1. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Throw left side, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The 49ers headed out. Elijah Mitchell headed out with them. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dobbs escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now it's McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He fires one deep down the middle. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Marquise Bell making the play.
Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st and 10, Prescott. Complete over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
At the 30-yard line.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st.
Automatic 1st down.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Short pass brought in. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, here's Dak. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Dak off the play fake. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Dak to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the... That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie things 10-10. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the 49ers on offense. And we're all knotted up at 10 after that interception was turned into a touchdown. Sending a receiver left. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's Dobbs. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Back to throw, Dobbs. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Starts from the 44. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Nick Bosa makes the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw, here's Dak. Ferguson's got it, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a give up the middle. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Got a man, it's Flanoy. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's caught, Ferguson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Here's Prescott. He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking to throw, Dobbs. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And he's brought down for a loss. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. That's one he knows he should have had. So second down coming up. He's back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we're to halftime in this fight for a spot in the NFC Championship game. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other divisional round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions squaring off against the New Orleans Saints. The Cowboys were treated to a fine first half from number 4, quarterback Dak Prescott. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Short kick gathered in at the 15. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, you call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Throwing on first is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. Throwing again is Dak. Defender's there. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. Has a hole left, room to run. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers make it 17 all. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Turpin with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. To throw, Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Prescott to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Broke through the tackle, and he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Dobbs. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down. To the air, Dobbs. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Escapes a defender. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. Now a give right side to Mitchell. So this one goes against the offense. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Second and 13. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now it's Dobbs. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. It's going to be a punt of 46 yards. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. And that's Flanoy, he's got it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
So no return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They go play action on 1st. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that makes it 2nd and long. Here's Dobbs. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Oh, he got free. Oh, he's going to run for it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Throwing his Dobbs. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Play stopped by Damone Clark. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, third down. Here's Dobbs now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. First and 10, Prescott. Ferguson's got it, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Options are open here. It's second and inches. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Here's second and 5. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with first and goal waiting for him. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Oh, he loses the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now Dak to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Now here's Prescott. Dump off caught by his back.
Prescott's pass. Complete to Rico Dobbs.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Back to throw, Dobbs. Completed over the middle. He's got to gain a 6 there. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He breaks a tackle, and he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, here we go, second down. Looking to throw, Dobbs. Completed here to McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
The give here on 2nd. Blast through midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal, and because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Dak. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Simple dive up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
He was brought down by Malik
It takes every piece of the symphony working in concert right there. When you run a draw on 3rd and long, everybody's got to do their job. The problem, they didn't, and this defense responded.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Running it after the penalty. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's about 3 yards, but still a tall mountain to climb. 3rd and long upcoming. Pass play now. And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. Fair catch made here at the 30. No return on that punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. They've got 1st down from the 31. Dak off the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. In the hands of Flanoy, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Another throw for Prescott. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Dak throwing again. That's caught for the first. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate. But look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Has him on the quick hitter. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Throwing on second and real long here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the 49ers!
Hey, a normal old stop on third down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will take over along the midfield stripe after a terrific return on top of that interception.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one does not go far. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. He's on the move. He's on the move.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled for a short gain. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 16-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys with a 10-point advantage. Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. Now here's Prescott. And the 49ers get there and take him down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Gay's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense ready to get going again now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still sticking with the passing game. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll get this to Samuel. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Dobbs finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. To the air, Dobbs. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Here he is to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 1st down.
Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag. Working inside the red zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. One final shot here. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots to the very end. But now we have reached that end. This one's over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line.
So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.
The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.